the V Premium in channel, and today we're gonna make a part 2 to the video we did around 3 or 4 months ago, the Asphalt 8 discussions video, where we discussed what cars Asphalt 8 should update for the next updates. I recommended 15 cars for the next update, and a lot of people watched it, and I thank you guys so much for that. And two of the cars that I recommended were actually updated, and I thought it was about time to make a sequel to that video and discuss about some other cars that I want to be updated. Asphalt 8 is already has so many cars. It has like 120 cars or something, and it is a very large game. So the chances of Asphalt 8 adding more than like 30 cars from now on looks pretty slim to me, as the game is pretty big. But still, I think it'll be pretty interesting to discuss what cars that we want to be updated. So let's go ahead and check them out. So let's go ahead and check out our 15 cars, now 30 including the part 1. Before we go ahead and talk about the cars in part 2, I would like to go over some cars that we had in part 1. We had the Hyundai Genesis, or SRT Viper, Koenigsegg Regera, and many more cars. And out of them, the McLaren F1 and the McLaren 570S did get updated into the game in the Santa's Gift update, I believe. So let's go ahead and check out the next cars I want to be updated. Number 15 on the list is Koenigsegg CCXR edition, which some people know because they appeared in the Fast and Furious series in the 5th movie. And yes, the Koenigsegg CCXR edition is an upgraded version to the CCXR. There's only like 5 of these, I think. I'm not sure. And if it was updated, I would probably estimate it to be an A, but it could be an S. I mean, Enzo being LaFerrari and stuff like that. The Koenigsegg CCXR was actually recommended by one of the people in the comments, and which is one of the reasons that I put it here. The way I picked the cars is some of them are the cars I want, but some of them are the cars that some people recommended to me in the comments. So I think you should know that. Number 14 is Mercedes-Benz AMG GT. I believe this one was another recommended car by the comments, but I didn't want it myself. This is the successor to the SLS AMG, and I think it might be slower than the SLS AMG since it's definitely cheaper and it's a whole new concept, but still, it'd be pretty nice. And if it was updated, I'm estimating B or A. Number 13 is Lamborghini Reventon, also recommended by people in the comments. It made its very flashy appearance with a video of it racing a jet. Although it lost narrowly, we can definitely agree that this is a very hot car, and it is very aggressive looking. And it was the most expensive Lamborghini, I believe. It was 2.2 or 2.1. Not expensive as the Fenyr, but it was the most expensive. It did appear in Asphalt 7, but didn't appear in Asphalt 8. If this car was updated, I would probably expect it to be in Class A, since the Aventador and stuff like that is there, but it could be an S, I don't know. Number 12 on the list is the Lexus RC F Coupe. Now, it's already 2016, so I have seen a couple of these on the road, but last year was a brand new coupe. This is the successor to the Lexus LFA. Like the AMG GT, it is probably worse performance than the LFA, as it's much more cheaper, and like I said, it's a whole new concept. Like the LFA and the SLS AMG were supposed to be, the super fast, while this one's just like, a performance, but while you could just like at a more affordable price. So, yep. But still, it's a pretty nice looking car, no doubt that. And if this car did appear in the Asphalt 8 series, I would probably expect this car to be in C class. Number 11 on the list is the Mercedes-Benz S65 AMG Coupe. You probably remember back in the 2000s where the Mercedes S65 AMG was first launched with the W220 version. And from then on, it was one of the most powerful Mercedes. I mean, it has a nice V12 engine. And the S-Class coupes were changed into CL classes, but for the generation W222, the S-Class coupe is brought back, although with a different chassis name. Now, there are three generations of the S-Class coupe: the S550 4MATIC, the S63 AMG, and the S65 AMG, which is the most expensive and the best performance, I guess, because it has a bigger engine. Why out of the three variants the S65 AMG? Because it has the biggest engine, right? And if this car is updated, I'll probably expect it to be in B, but I don't expect it to have a good handling because it is, after all, a luxury coupe for 4. Number 10 on the list is the Saleen S5S Raptor. You know, Saleen has, after they made the Saleen S7 and the S7 twin turbo that just go back to customizing Camaros, Mustangs, and stuff like that. The S5S is not a brand new car, but not very few, but not too many people know about it, and it is quite hot, you know. I mean, look at that. It's yellow design. And so if it is updated into Asphalt 8, I think it'll be pretty amusing to drive it. And I expect it to be in A or S. Number 9 on the list is BMW i8. This was another car recommended to me by one of the people in the comments. While the rumors of the BMW i9 is going around, yeah, which is gonna be more faster and better performing than the i8. Still, I don't have any spy shots of that or stuff like that, so I'm gonna be sticking with the i8 for a while. Even though the i9 will be better, the i8 is still a very, very cool and great car. It is an electric car, and I saw in a drag race it loses to the BMW M4, which proves will probably lose to the M6, which is in B class, but still, if it is updated, it might have good nitro and it's a sick looking car. It might be in C or B, though, if it's updated. Number 8 on the list is Alfa Romeo Pandion, if I pronounced that right. It is a concept made by Alfa Romeo with Bertone. I think that's how it's pronounced. It is a really cool looking car, as you can see, with the doors and all of that. And especially, you gotta love those rims. Kind of remind me of the Brera series. Yeah, shame they stopped making those. And I think it's kind of hard to tell what class would it be in if it is updated, because after all, it is a concept car. But I'm expecting B or A. It depends on how Asphalt 8 tunes it, because some concept cars are tuned for the better, while some are not. Yeah, but I would definitely want the Pandion in it, although it'll be very difficult for me to afford the car. Number 7 on the list is Laraki Epitome. I mean, all these cars are so weird to pronounce. This is a very nice looking car, as you can see. It's aggressive, kind of remind me of the Zenvo ST1, only it's much more aggressive looking. I don't exactly remember the top speed, but it's late 300s or 400, I'm not sure. But it's a very fast car, and I expect it to be in A or S. I mean, you gotta love that car, the Epitome. Number 6 on the list is Peugeot 908 RC. Some people will ask why the hell this car is, why I want this car updated. I mean, after all, you can see this is a 4-door concept. It's probably very heavy too. But I think, like the Cadillac 16, this car could be tuned for the better and be in B or A. In my personal opinion, I think the Peugeot 908 RC is one of the most beautiful 4-door cars, along with the Mercedes W140. So, which is why I put it in. and not too many people know about it. So, but still, I think it'll be a very nice car to drive if it is updated. Number 5 is Maserati Alfieri. I saw this car earlier on this year. No, not this year, but 2015. And this car is aimed for the Jaguar F-Type, which means it's not as high-ended as the Gran Turismo or the MC12, stuff like that. But yeah, so it'll probably in C as it's aimed for the F-Type, and the F-Type is in C, which means it's not the fastest, but still it'll be pretty nice as the design is absolutely sick in the front and in the back. I wanted to add the Jaguar F-Pace, the fastest car edition, the one they're making now, but there's already an F-Type, so I thought the Alfieri would be a better alternative. Number 4 on the list is Bertone Mantide. Yes, Bertone, from where they made the Pandion together, and this is a very unique looking car. Personally, I think the back is way better looking than the front, which is why I added a picture of the back instead of the front. But yes, kind of remind me of the Fenyr CB7 in my opinion. And you gotta love those rims and all of those lines. So yes, I'm expecting this car around C, as it's around 300 kilometers per hour. So C or B right there. And number 3 on the list is Cadillac CTS-V. The Cadillac, the V series have been always, a pretty nice car. And some people might think this car is quite pointless to add, as there is already the CTS-V Coupe and the racing car version, which is lousy in A. But still, new generation CTS sedan could be, I don't know, what to say it. A pretty cool choice, let's say. And yeah, I would definitely like to see this design. I was wondering whether to put the ELR or the CTS-V in it, but the ELR, the ranking is so low, so I just went along with the CTS-V. And yeah, if it is updated, I'm probably guessing D or C. Number 2 on the list is the brand new car made by W Motors, the Fenyr Supersports. Now I heard this car is probably, I think this car won't be as fast as the Lykan Hypersport, because it is definitely cheaper, and I think there are going to be 100 of these made, while there are only like 7 Hypersports. But still, it is, in my opinion, very sick looking as the Hypersport, and I would definitely want to see it in A or S. Last car I'm going to show you is a bit unique. I thought this was baloney that this car existed, but I was doing a bit of research, and I think this car does exist. The Mercedes-Benz S65 AMG. Some of you would probably notice by now that I love Mercedes, although, yeah, our cars are Kia. This S65 AMG has a similar engine to the Pagani Zonda, I think, according to Wikipedia, and it's apparently the upgraded version to the 600 SEL series, I think. Yeah, and yes, it's heavy. Yes, it's slow. Yes, the W140 is one of the most successful S-Class, but still, imagine this car in this game. It'll be like, pretty unique. That's why I added it. So that's pretty much it. The 15 cars I wanted. Please leave in the comments what cars you wanted. So, next time if I make a part 3, I can get, better suggestions and stuff like that. And if you enjoyed the video, please click like and subscribe. That really helps. And thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys later.